Hi dear, I'm Dr. Chris Ramdani, and I'm going to be taking you through this concept here in philosophy. This is going to be a short discussion, of course, nothing quite long. So I want you to sit back and think about this very seriously. Life is a series of choices. All of us have to make choice at some time or the other. When you reflect on your recent past, you can see how your decisions have guided you towards your desires, helped you focus on the people and things that matter the most. Inevitably, other aspects of life have taken a back seat. You have to put them off for later, not important at the present time, or perhaps they're more pressing issues that have to be taken care of. That's just the nature of life. There's no need to worry. Stay committed to your goals and objectives, and things will fall into place. Some results will come quickly, while others will take longer to materialize. Perhaps they will eventually happen. This journey is shaped by your desires and needs and beliefs, among, of course, many other factors. It's natural to set some things aside for later or to recognize that they might not be that important. It's essential to focus on what is most meaningful to you, even if those tasks aren't always enjoyable or exciting. Some responsibilities must be prioritized, while others may need to be relegated to a lower priority or abandoned altogether. Each of us has a purpose to fulfill in his life. Our most important tasks often become clear over a period of time. Perhaps it's not clear present time, but over some time you will decide what is most important to you. Some of these responsibilities may stem from past experiences, while others are created in the present. Ultimately, our actions shape our destiny. The events in our lives are our own doing, of course. We're a manifestation of the action reaction concept, which is so much talked about these days. That's the concept of karma. Life won't always be in our favor. Sometimes, despite our best effort, we fail, and that can deeply be a disappointing thing for a lot of people. However, it's crucial to remember that every choice we make contributes to our journey, and persistence will eventually lead us to where we need to be. So you are at a crossroad in life and don't know where to go or what to do. Life is a series of choices, I've said. When you reflect on your recent past, you can see how your decisions have guided you towards your desires and how they have helped you to focus on the people and things that matter the most. Inevitably, other aspects of life would have taken the back seat. That's just the nature of life. There is no need to worry. Stay committed to your goals and objectives, and things will fall into place. Some results will come quickly, naturally. We see this happening to all of us. We experience it from time to time, while others will take longer to materialize. Some of us get very frustrated during this period of time. They will eventually happen. Given the time, given the effort, things will change. This journey is shaped by our desires, needs, and beliefs, and of course, many other factors. It's natural to set some things aside for later, or to recognize that they might not be that important. It's essential to focus on what is most meaningful to you, even if those tasks aren't always enjoyable or exciting. Perhaps we'll talk a little later on how we can make some of these things exciting, even if they're not. Some responsibilities must be prioritized, while others may need to be placed at the level of what we will call a lower priority. And perhaps we can just simply abandon those altogether. Maybe they will pop up later in life, and then we can look at them again if they're not that meaningful. Of us has a purpose to fulfill in this life. Our most important tasks often become clear over a period of time. Perhaps when you're thinking about it at that point in time, you don't see it properly, you don't see it clearly. Over a period of time, things will change. Some of these responsibilities may stem from past experiences. The things that we're doing in the present have a, might have a very strong bearing on past experiences. And here, some of the philosophers will even talk about past experiences in previous lifetimes. It's not a story altogether. What other experiences are actually created in the present is because we have free will. We can do things in the present as well. Ultimately, our actions will shape our destiny. The events in our lives are our own doing, a manifestation of the action reaction concept, which is popularly known as karma. Of course, karma is not a new term, it's something that has been there for thousands of years. Life won't always be in our favor. Sometimes, despite our best effort, we fail. That can be a deeply disappointing thing for a lot of us. However, it's crucial to remember that every choice we make contributes to our journey. Persistence will eventually lead us to where we need to be. Now we want to take you into a little story. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, lived a young woman named Maya. She was known for her kindness and her curiosity around the world. Maya often found herself at crossroads, having to make choices that would shape her future. One day, Maya received two letters. One was an offer from a prestigious university in the city, a chance to pursue her dream of becoming a scientist. The other one was a plea from her family, stay and help run the family farm, which was struggling after a series of poor harvests. Maya stood at the edge of the village, letters in her hand, the weight of the decision heavy on her heart. He loved her family and felt a deep sense of duty to them, but the opportunity to study and fulfill her dream was a once in a lifetime chance. He spent a sleepless night contemplating her options. Finally, he made her choice. What choice would you have made in this respect? She decided to stay with her family, believing that she could always find another opportunity to study. But her family needed her more now than ever. Years passed, and Maya's hard work transformed the farm. It became prosperous, and her family thrived. During this time, she continued to study in her spare moments, nurturing her love for science. Her dedication caught the attention of a visiting researcher who was impressed by her knowledge and passion. This researcher offered her a position in his lab, allowing her to finally pursue her scientific dream without having to leave her family. She didn't have to do that anymore. So Maya's choice to stay had led her to a different but equally fulfilling path. Sometimes the path are in front of us, but we don't notice it. We are so focused on one thing or the other. But choices, we always have to make choices in this life. So in case of Maya, it taught her that life is not just about making choices, but about embracing the journey those choices create. I want you to think about that, see how it fits into your life, us in one way. But choices, these are things we have to always make. It's full of those. Contemplate, think about things carefully. Maya's initial decision, driven by love and duty, ultimately brought her closer to her dreams in a way she had never imagined. So, Maya's story reminds us that while our choices shape our path, it is our dedication, adaptability, and faith in our journey that truly define our destiny. Thank you very much.